Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today's a super exciting day because I have in front of me an entire box of 60 packets of LEGO Minifigures Harry Potter Series 2. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm not one to get entire boxes of minifigure series. Usually I just pick up just a couple of the ones that I want, and actually the only series that I've collected in their entirety are some licensed ones, so like Disney, DC, and obviously Harry Potter. But because both Series 1 and Series 2 of Harry Potter minifigures are my favorite LEGO minifigure series ever made, I have shelled out for a full box of 60 for both Series 1 and Series 2. So my Series 1 box was back in 2018, which is why you guys never saw a video on it. Now I will be doing a video with this one, but I want to make it clear this is not a 60-pack opening. I'm sorry, I know that it's like a lot of fun to watch like LEGO YouTubers just open up like a lot of these packets, but I'm not throwing my money away like that. I buy these boxes so I can get one complete set of minifigures, just the extras that I want. Like I definitely want extra grip hooks from this series, and then I will be leaving the rest sealed, and I'll be feeling through all of the packets and labeling the ones that I'm keeping sealed in case I want to sell them in the future, or if I want to open them up to put them in another display. So this is before I felt the box. I thought we'll just take a look at the box and then I'll feel my way through the packets, and then I do about like a 20-pack opening of all of the ones that I want to open right now. So starting out with the box, you can see it's the new taller style of box to make up for the taller minifigure bag than it used to be, because they changed the size with the LEGO Movie Series 2. I'm kind of okay with it. Honestly, looking back, the old minifigure packets seem really small to me. And then in front, we've got some of the minifigures. Actually, let me angle this down a little bit. Along the sides, you can see a couple more. And then there's the rest on that side. The actual size minifigure here is Dumbledore. But it doesn't show his accessories, which I think is kind of a missed opportunity. And then obviously, you've got the main image for the entire series up there. I really love that. This series is so cool. It's got so many brand new pieces and super detailed minifigures. And then around the back, you can see that there's just like some legal information, nothing really exciting. All right, so I felt my way through the entire box. I should have 22 packets here. I've got at least one complete series and some extras. Now, I actually haven't got as many extras of some characters as I want. Like, for example, I definitely want to open at least 3 or 4 grip hooks. But I'm not going to do that right now because I do want to do another like random pack opening where I just buy a couple of packs off of Amazon or something. So let's get into this opening. I also did notice a problem with my box distribution, but I'll talk about that at the end of this video because it is a little bit more complicated. But anyway, let's see who we get first. Oh, it's George, I think. All right, so here's George Weasley. I don't love the Weasley twin minifigures in this series. Honestly, they're kind of wasted space to me. I do really love the Marauders map tile, though, and the new hat hair combo is interesting. I just think it's like, it's so specific to this one scene that they're in. I think it's kind of annoying that this is the only way for people that can't afford Diagon Alley to get the twins. He does have dual molded legs and everything, and he actually does have an alternate face, so that's cool. But yeah, don't really have much else to say about him, except obviously all minifigures with wands do come with an extra wand as well. And we might as well take a look at our checklist with our first minifigure. So you can see you've got all 16 minifigures out here on the front as usual, and then on the back you've got some instructions showing how to build them, but I actually really like this art of the trio. I think that's really cute. On to our next pack. Oh, awesome, we got Luna. So here's Luna. I think that this is one of the minifigures that people wanted most from a Series 2 with her lion hat. That new mold is awesome. It looks so good. And what's really nice is that LEGO even includes an extra hairpiece to give her. All right, pack number 3. Moaning Myrtle. Here's Moaning Myrtle. She's a pretty cool minifigure. She's using that new piece from the DC minifigure series to stand up to make it look like she's levitating. She does have Tom Riddle's diary undamaged this time after Dobby had it damaged in the first series. I'm just really annoyed because those like clasps are supposed to be on the ends of the book, and that print is just really bothering me. That's like a really easy thing to not get wrong, so I don't really know why it ended up like that. But on the inside, you've got a really awesome tile. It says, "My name is Harry Potter," and then "Hello, ... from Tom Riddle." That's a really cool piece. It's really great to get an undamaged diary, and Myrtle herself has a brand new hairpiece, and you can also see her alternate face on the other side. Pack number 4. Harry Potter again. So this is my second Harry. I already got one in my first minifigure opening. He's a pretty basic figure, although he does have some nice printing on his legs. Although the real star of this show is that Half-Blood Prince textbook. That looks incredible. And then on the inside, you've actually got all of that detail. It even says like Sectum Sempra at the top. So I really love that piece. The books in this series are honestly really cool. They're some of the best accessories. All right, on to number 5. I'm waiting to get Bellatrix. I'm really excited for that figure. Oh, Lily Potter. All right, so here's Lily Potter. Honestly, I wasn't ever sure if LEGO was actually going to give us Harry's parents as minifigures, so I'm really glad that they did, and I didn't expect it to be in Series 2, so that was really cool. We get Harry as a baby with her, which is awesome, because I think this is the first time we're getting a fleshy baby with that piece, which is, again, just another new thing. The only other flesh-colored baby I think we got was Jack from The Incredibles. And then Lily Potter also has an alternate face right there. The only thing I don't love about this figure is that it doesn't match James, because James's minifigure is from the picture that he's holding of like him and Lily when they like just moved into their house. But this minifigure is from the scene in Deathly Hallows Part 2 when Harry resurrects her using the Resurrection Stone. So I kind of would have liked to see her matching James, but then I also like this minifigure, so it's not really a problem for me. All right, on to our next pack. And it's another Myrtle. Not going to spend too much time on repeats, but I don't think I mentioned this the first time. I think Sand Blue is a new color for medium legs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen that before. Next pack. Oh, awesome, it's Bellatrix. All right, so here's Bellatrix, definitely one of my favorites of the series. She's in her Azkaban prison outfit, and it's super detailed. You know, she's got printing down the sides of the arms and down the back, which is really great to see. The hairpiece is the same from 2010, but that's a fantastic hairpiece. I cannot complain about them bringing that back. Her face is new, which is really nice because she just reused Mantis's face in the sets, which I think was really dumb. So I definitely want another one of Bellatrix. So I can use her face on the one from the Burrow, but I don't think I've got another one in the opening I'm doing today. And then you can see she's got her Azkaban prison tile over there, and dark bluish gray is actually a new color for these handcuffs, which is really awesome as well. On to our next pack. And it's another Neville, who I already got 2 of in the last opening. Here's Neville. He's my least favorite minifigure from this series. I'm just tired of robed Gryffindor minifigures. We've gotten so many variants of them in just the last 3 years. But the best part about him is that new Monster Book of Monsters piece. You have a printed She-Slope inside and then a new book cover mold. So that's the only reason I'm okay with having like 3 of him. Because I'll take his extra Monster Book of Monsters and put them in Flourish and Blots when I build Diagon Alley. So that's pretty much it for Neville. Just realized it's kind of rude of me to put Bellatrix and Neville standing next to each other. Kind of funny that I opened Neville right after her. And here we've got Sprout, another one I already have a figure of. Here's Sprout. I really like this minifigure as well because it's just great to get updated heads of houses, and she was the last one we needed. She has another Mandrake, not the same as Neville's from Series 1, but it is the same as the one in the Astronomy Tower set. She has a new hair hat mold. I really love that. And again, printing down the backs of the dresses is really awesome to see. All right, we're on to number 10. Oh, James. So here's James. Again, this is a pretty great minifigure. I love this printed picture of him and Lily. We got this as a sticker in the Privilege Drive set, so I didn't think we'd get a print on a 2x3 tile, but that looks really awesome. See, getting that Lily would have been nice because she would have gotten an awesome new hair hat mold, but can't be too upset about that. I'm just glad we're getting these guys as minifigures. Love his dark red scarf. I love his face. I think like it looks exactly like an older Harry would look, and I love that. The thing I don't love about him is that his hair is brown. That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, Harry's hair is black, so I think it's because the actor's hair was brown, but I wish they had made his hair black. All right, 11th pack, halfway through. And, oh, it's Fred. So here's Fred. Again, like George, I don't really care for this variant, but I do like that he has two separate faces from George, which is really nice because in 2011, Fred and George just use the same face, like same double-sided face, but still, it's nice to get different expressions for them. I do really like his accessory, though. It's like the betting briefcase that he uses for the Triwizard Tournament. That's really cool. And then you have like these printed tiles, and you actually get extras of those printed tiles, which is a nice inclusion. Okay, on to our next packet. And it's another Harry. On to our next pack. Oh, awesome. First Hermione. So here's Hermione. She and Ron are in their casual outfits from Half-Blood Prince. But I actually really love these minifigures. They are so detailed. It's really cool to see like such detailed casual outfits. I really love her accessory as well. This is a new Butterbeer cup. It's dual molded. I love the way they got the liquid in there. And the other thing I love about her is that she has a new face print, which is very nice because she reuses Karina Smith's face print from Pirates of the Caribbean in the sets, which is kind of annoying because that face is used on characters that it doesn't really apply to. Like, it works okay for Hermione, but like they use it for Pepper Potts in the MCU, and that is so dumb. Lego's face reuses can be really annoying, so I'm really glad that we have new expressions for her in this series. On to our next pack. And it's our second Hermione. Oh, sweet, it's our first grip hook. This is definitely one of my favorite minifigures from this series, just for that Sword of Gryffindor piece alone. It is so detailed. I've been wanting a piece like this for the Sword of Gryffindor for so long. You've got like transparent red gems molded into the hilt. I thought they would be solid red. That's like one of the coolest Lego pieces I've ever seen. I'm so glad to get that. And that's why I want so many duplicates of him. I want to put this sword in Dumbledore's office. I want to give it to Gryffindor in the Hogwarts direct-to-consumer set. And then I can just use the extra grip hooks as goblins in the Gringotts set that's hopefully coming next year. This new hair ear mold is really cool, but there's no alternate face for him, which is kind of a shame. And our first Dumbledore. This is obviously based on Richard Harris's version from the first two movies. We've gotten a minifigure of him before, but I'm really glad to get this new hair hat mold with like, you know, with his gorgeous white hair, and then that little hat is really cute. And this is just like the perfect Dumbledore minifigure to me. I think this might be my favorite Dumbledore minifigure that Lego has made. He's got printing down the back of his dress piece, and he also has his hat printed on his torso, which I think is really awesome. But the best part about him is, of course, the new Fox mold. This is the first time we're getting Fox as a molded animal since like 2002. I've been waiting for an updated mold, and this one is really awesome. I just wish that it could do the thing that the old one could, where you could have minifigures hold on to his tail. That would be a really nice addition for them to have kept between the molds. But I'm just really glad that we've gotten a replacement to the really bad brick-built version from the Great Hall set. Next pack. And it's another Luna. And now you guys can see what she looks like with her hair instead of the lion hat. Only 5 packets left. Oh, Ron. So here's Ron. I got one of him in my last opening as well. But again, love the new expression for him. Love the Butterbeer cup. And I really like his side arm and side leg printing. I think, again, it's just really awesome to get such detailed casual wear figures in this series. Oh, Ginny. I really love this figure as well. Considering we had no Ginnies before 2020, I think it's really funny that we've gotten like 3 this year. This is her in her Slug Club outfit from Slughorn's Christmas Party, which was in the Astronomy Tower set, so she goes perfectly with those minifigures. That's really great. She has a new ice cream cup piece that's also in Diagon Alley. Again, really cool mold. And she has a new mold for her hair, which is actually a hard plastic. I thought it would be rubber, but it's not, which kind of surprises me because I feel like a lot of the times when you've got hair like this, like Moaning Myrtle, her hair was rubber. But yeah, this is an awesome figure, and I'm really happy that we can put her in the Astronomy Tower now. All right, only 3 packs to go. Second grip hook. All right, we only need 1 more minifigure to finish the series, I think. We just need Kingsley. And look who it is, it's Kingsley. if I can get this thing out. God, that's really stuck in there. All right, and our first ever Kingsley Shacklebolt minifigure completes my series collection. I really love this figure. It's so great to finally see him in Lego form. Love his new hat mold. That's a new color for the broom as well. I think it's also in Diagon Alley. I'm kind of surprised he has a black wand. I think he's the only good character with a black wand. He also has side arm printing, and I just really love this figure. The one thing I don't like is the cape, or the robe, whatever you want to call it. These kind of like draping things work better with the old style fabric, and I wish they would have used that because, like, you know, it's like flying off his back. It's not sitting straight on his front. Basically, he doesn't look like the picture, and I really would have preferred if they used the older style cloth because it would have actually stayed down. All right, here's our last pack. I can't remember who this is, and it's a second Dumbledore. All right, so with that last minifigure, our opening is complete. Now, I wanted to take a second to talk about the distribution problem that I had mentioned earlier in the review. So if you don't know, with a box of 60, you're basically supposed to get 3 complete series if there are 16 minifigures in a series. And then there's like random numbers of some other ones. So for example, for Harry Potter Series 2, and again, this comes from people that have open sealed boxes of 60, there seems to be some distribution issues. For example, you're supposed to have 5 grip hooks, 5 Dumbledores, and 5 Moaning Myrtles. Then you're supposed to get like 4 Lunas, 4 Hermione, 4 Harry, 4 Ron, 4 of Neville, 4 of Professor Sprout, and then 3 of everyone else. My distribution was a little bit messed up. I only have 4 grip hooks, which I'm kind of upset about because I really wanted 5 grip hooks because I wanted to open 3 and keep 2 sealed. Then I had 1 extra Neville, which was really annoying to me because I already got 2 Nevilles in my last opening. I do not want that many Nevilles. I don't like that figure that much. And getting so much of him makes me like him even less. No offense to him, he's still an okay figure. So stuff like that kind of bothers me because I don't know why there are so many distribution issues with this series in particular. You know, Brickset opened a box of 60. They said they got 7 grip hooks. Someone else got like 8 Hermiones and no Rons. So again, I don't know why there's such an issue this time because I don't think I've ever seen something that bad with a box of minifigures. I think the only comparable thing I've seen is someone getting 8 Elsas and no Annas in Disney Series 2. But again, these are recent problems, so I don't really know why LEGO is having them. All right, so that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this opening. Like I said, I do want to do one more opening of just like 5 or 10 packs maybe that I buy randomly because I do want another Bellatrix and another grip hook, but I also want to keep 2 of each sealed. So we'll see when that happens. I don't really know when I'm going to do it, but I'm really happy with the figures that I got today. I cannot wait to build Diagon Alley, which I'm also going to start today after 2 months since I bought it. And I'm going to use all of these minifigures to populate the alley and just make it a really nice display piece. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my new website, goldenninja3000.com. Bye for now.